That's actually watering this morning because by Wednesday, it's chilly this morning, man. It was, I don't know, low 40s probably. Still chilly, my fingers are nipply. But I went ahead and started watering this morning, man, because the strawberries were, well, looks like a bunch of them wilted away and got too dry. So I'd kind of cut off the water last week. You know, temps were lower, man, getting a lot of dew in the mornings. And then I noticed yesterday the strawberries were just wilting away, and this kitty's over there waiting. But so I decided to water, man. It's supposed to be 90 degrees or close to 90 degrees by Wednesday. Tomorrow, I think, it's 84, 85. Today's 80. This crazy weather. Last week was fall, and now we're back to summertime. Well, hello, Miss Kitty. So, I guess I'm gonna go out. I'm actually gonna water all my trees. I got a bunch of trees that I planted. I'm gonna go ahead and run some water down to them. The fruit trees, the raspberries, and the spuds. So I think we'll go over there. And then in a few, man, I'm gonna show this. Look at that old baby. Little double barrel, man. We'll check it out after a bit. That don't make me too dang happy that oh, this thing's black on it. Too much brightness. So I'd cut off that, cut the water off. Well, it's probably been a little over a week ago. Never went down and checked my spuds in my lower meadow, and dude, they're pretty much all dead. So I kind of screwed up there. Still, there'll be some spuds on them, but I went ahead and put the water on it, but I think they're done. Probably time to dig them up. You know, we ended up scoring. I think I got over 200 pounds of spuds, and I'm supposed to pick up some more on Tuesday, I think. So I got spuds, potatoes, but there ain't nothing like your own homegrown spuds. I'm a homegrown spud, man. Oh, dude, I didn't even know you were right there. I thought you were over here. Oh, crap. So we're going to start calling these segments out here, out behind the wood pile, or out behind the wood shed. Spend a lot of time out behind the wood shed. Let's get out here at the wood shed today. I'll show you this old, this is the best place around, but look at this, man. Old Belgium 12 gauge. Look at that old mother. And then, and this thing, that is one of my prized possessions. It's a, so look, man, I can't remember how you, it's an oldie. This is before serial numbers, any of that crap. W.H. Manton. Turn of the century. I just noticed this crack here. I don't know if it was always there, but this is one of my treasured possessions that my son gave me, or got for me years ago. He actually traded, I can't remember what, it was a gun trade. He traded something for it, and the guy told him that it was working and, you know, shootable and all that, and we took it out to shoot it after we got it, and it was actually missing a piece on the inside that we knew about, but we thought that was just that injector that came out as I was doing that. But as it turned out, the firing pins weren't hitting the cartridges or the shells, and I'm actually going to have a buddy of mine, good friend of mine that's a gunsmith, I'm going to actually see, you know, what he can see or anything. I mean, it's, ooh, see, there's the piece. This piece actually came out of an old double barrel that had burned up in a fire. I got the barrel and everything, and we took this piece off of that. That's why it's not in like it should be, and it lined up. Everything was great. And this one was made in Belgium. But everything was great. Other than, and the firing pins, man, you can see them right there. You know, you stick a shell in there, boom, and then you pull the trigger, bang. This other one, maybe not so much. It's a little, yeah, it's a little bit shorter. I don't know if you can even see the firing pins on the mother. But it's an old Belgium, man. No patent dates, no nothing like that. Definitely turn of the century. I thought that there was a date on this one. I'd guess probably 1890s is what I would guess. But yeah, no, just W.H. Manton, M-A-N-T-O-N. I googled it. It's been quite a while. It's just one, man. I think I've showed it before. But not a lot, man. That crack in the stock just, oh, it's actually both sides. This was pinned. Paired, so I guess it was like that. I just love this old shotgun, man. Look at that plate. Don't think that's going to smack you. I love it, man. Just thought I'd share that. I know that people are liking the gun videos. You never show everything you have, but you know, I've been showing the collection of my, you know, and then I just got that that old 12 gauge single shot, which, you know, this ain't got the old, look at them old style hammers. I don't even know if I showed those. Look at them old style hammers. Badass, man. I see you love them. But, you know, I don't have tons of antique ones, man, but the antique firearm, all the, you know, antique ones are always my favorite. I love hunting with them just because of the history and everything with them, and just love them. Man, this one, you know, I'm gonna get it. I want it on the wall, but I also want it, you know, usable, where you can grab it down off the wall and boom. Hey, dude. I'm out behind the woodshed, waiting for my whooping. Today, you know, man, winter's coming on fast. This old Mama Bear stove, you know, which is fisherman. You got a Mama Bear, a Papa Bear, a Baby Bear, or a cub. Maybe they call it a cub. I can't remember. Anyway, this is one I got, dude, probably, I don't even know, man, 4 years ago, maybe. And, you know, one of y'all, man, I can't remember your name, but, man, sent me the rope, you know, to put the new rope on this one and everything, man. And it's been sitting out here under a tarp. It actually sat outside before I ever got it, you know, so that's where you get the surface rust. You can see the rust on it, I guess, maybe. But what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to wire brush this down and get her back to par. I got to replace a couple bricks, and I think right now I'm going to go get some kindling and start just to fire in it, just to burn out the crap. But this stove, I had that one that was in the cook shack, and yeah, it's a good stove. It's a name brand stove, man. It's got the, you know, the back burner plate and everything in it. But man, this old Mama Bear, you know, which it's got all the, man, these are good old stoves. But Miss Kitty actually wants this one in there. You know, we've actually missed two. One, they wanted too much dang money, but the other one, man, it was $100. It needed to be refurbished and everything, but it's the old, you know, cook stove, you know, the wood cook stoves. And eventually I want to get Miss Kitty one of those, but the cook shed, it's not huge either. And right now there's not even a wood stove in there because I took the one out and put it out here. I don't know if I showed that on, but if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. But this is the one I want in there because the other one you can't, you just couldn't, man, whether it's just heating up tea or actually cooking on it or whatever. Dude, I'm a huge fan. These are probably my, probably my all-time favorite, the Fisherman, the Mama Bears, and Papa Bears. They actually have these feet that you can get, man, that go underneath the legs that are bear claws. Man, they bring pretty dang good money these days. So that's why I ain't got a set of them bad boys. So I'm going to get I've been getting ready to have breakfast, man. Got some, we got some fresh bacon, and, dude, I had backstrap. Seeing that my son-in-law got the, the elk, and I got some backstrap, and, I don't know, man, probably 3 or 4 pounds of meat so far, man, because we all, dude, we're a tribe, man, they'd be eating, elk or deer if I've got it, or grouse, man, jambalaya, and of course we all get together at least once a week. Actually, we were over there last night, and Miss Kitty Tim was working, and Kitty fixed, wild plum chicken, man. It was, chicken with the wild plum sauce, or, oh, dude, it was over rice, man, dude, it was good. We got out there, I don't know, man, we spent most of the day out there playing cards, man, playing hand and foot. It was great. I love doing that. We usually get together, heading for, through summer and hunting time and all that stuff. It slows down, but we try to get together usually on Sundays, which is today. We did it Saturday. But at least once a week we try to get together, man. It's not usually all of it, which Kevin, Cara too, both of them, man. Cara lives, 30 miles one direction. Kevin lives up and over the hill 30 miles or 40 miles, 50 miles, I don't know what it is. But, and then we're here. But Katie and Tim just live not too far from us. So we usually always get together with them, and then I love when we all get together. It ain't all of us together plus the rest of our tribe all together at one time, man. That's kind of a big event. I don't know how I got going off on that. But back to the stove. So that's, I'm going to eat some breakfast and pull out my wire brushes, a wire wheel. And right now I'm going to run over here and get some, Alright, man, now I'm going to show you some, back behind the woodshed, bushcraft, fire starting, hillbilly style. What I'm doing is, first I'm going to clean all this ash out of here, but somebody, right, my daughter, somebody has thrown cigarette butts. And dude, I smoke cigars, I smoke frickin' a pipe, I've been known to smoke cigarettes, and with all that said, I am the most anal, well, my wife would just say I'm the most anal person she knows, but I'm the most anal person when it comes to cigarette butts. And I got a story for you, and I'm sure I've told this story on here before. The cigarettes thing, man, is something I've fought, man, off and on for, dude, I love tobacco, man. I don't know, man, whether it be a pipe, a cigar, a cigarette, chewing tobacco, dude, I just love tobacco. And they've been, all the additives, of course, government and, big companies, all the additives that they add into the tobaccos is the main problem, dude. They've been smoking tobacco for thousands and thousands of years. But all the additives, man, I'm getting off on another squirrel moment. But, dude, I have the filing cabinet in there, man. It's small writing, front and back page of the additives they add in like Marlboros and Camels and all that stuff. You know, American Spirit, organic. You know, I ain't sticking up for smoking, man. Smoking my cigars, smoking my pipes, smoking cigarettes, chewing tobacco. All that crap's horrible, probably. But it's also spiritual. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to tell you a story. Dang. So, this is a long time ago. We were out fishing. I think it was in one of my little boats. You know, I've had many. Man, I've had, I don't know, 20, 30 boats over the years. What do I have right now? Two boats and 2 canoes. I need to get out in those things, man. Squirrel! Anyway. It's about fishing. You know, at the time, man, I was a cigarette smoking mother, man. You know, we're talking, oh, me and Kitty were married, so early 20s, you know, man. Dude, and I was a flicker. You know what I mean? Just take them butts, just flick them babies everywhere, man. You know, everywhere, dude. It was horrible. You know, one of those damn butts will be here in 10,000 years. It'll still be there. So anyway, we're out fishing, man, and dude, even out in the damn boat, man. You know, out there in the river or the lake, and start fishing away, and then all of a sudden, man, I get a fish on, man. I reel it in, you know, and it's a big old rainbow, and you know, we continue fishing on, doing our thing, man. Probably drinking beers. I was back in my drinking days. Came time to clean them fish. Yeah, so we whipped it out, you know. We had a good mess of fish. Started cleaning up them fish there. And did I cut open one, you know, good sized trout. Cut him open. And dude, down his throat, in his esophagus, lo and behold, a cigarette butt. Dude, I was more disgusted at myself and everybody else that does it than ever in my life. Dude, I've never from that day, which we're talking, you know, 30 years ago, at least. And I have never, and dude, man, I'm anal about it now, man. I'll stop, man. I've had people flick old Border, my old buddy Border was a flicker, man. Dude, I told him, did you just flick that into my freaking garden bed over there? What? Your cigarette, you just flick that butt in your garden bed over there? Oh, maybe. You know, like, dig it in there and get that damn thing. What? Are you serious? Bet your ass I'm serious. Dude, that is the nastiest. So after that fish, man, I have never, you know, like I said, man, I've quit smoking. Freaking, you know, dude, it's just tobacco. Me and tobacco have a continuous thing. So anyway, man, so I'm going to start this fire up. Now, this is hillbilly style fire starting bushcraft, you know, which I do have this fancy case, man, that I've seen on one of the bushcrafting videos. And it protects it so it doesn't empty into your pocket. Anyway, this is how a hillbilly does fire starting. Dude, wasn't that easier, man, than getting the bow drill out or getting your, whatever, man. Dude, I've got all that stuff. Dude, I carry one on my, old ferro rod I carry on my keychain, just in case. This could run out. I do have matches in my pocket, and I have ferro rod. Dude, I carry a lot of fire. I carry always, no matter what, man. A freaking, fire, some way to make fire, a knife, and a gun. That's your 3 things in life, always. And if you're going away and you ain't got water, water would be next. Yes, I can't. You can't see very good there, sir. Hold on. You want to take a ride? Oh, hey, look at that, dude. You can see it in there. All I'm going to do is see, then I'm going to have to clean this crap out. I'm going to do this, which I should have done this an hour ago when it was all freezing cold out here. All I'm doing is a little kindling fire. Just to burn up them cigarette butts. Get this thing going. Close that up like that. Yeah, these were froze up. I got these. So then we're going to clean it all off and wipe her on down. Get the smoke coming out. This is the, I wish it came out the top. That's the one thing I wish. But it comes out the back, so you just got to do the elbow. No big deal. No big deal, man. Really, man, it's going to be short and sweet, dude. That's really all I got for you. We'll be going back up the mountain. It was the craziest, busiest day that I'd seen up there for hunters, man, this last Friday. You know, I took you guys along. And it was, I didn't, you know, film the hunters or all that too much. I think somebody's pulling in. I got to go. I better get that double barrel, man. Yeah, it was busier and crazy, all nuts, so we'll see how crazy it is on the fence line. And I'll be headed up there, man. I can't believe I'm down to, we're getting close to the end of September, and dude, I'm probably 3 more weeks of the fish fence, man. So it's crazy, man. This time just flies by. That's all I got. They're idling in there. Blah, 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 blah. You know what, dude? It might be mine. Hi, get back, dude. That's it, dude. So good Lord willing. Oh, wait, man, make sure you get your postcards in. Please like, subscribe, and share. Get your postcards in for the drawing. I don't know what the count is, but we're getting closer all the time. We'll be doing that. Yeah, check out the t-shirts and the eBay store and the other stores we got on there and everything. Good Lord willing. And them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.